hey, 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 hey,
Pause.
Hey.
Bring it back now.
Hey, 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 hey.
We need a theme song.
Hey, hey, hey,
We need a theme song.
hey, 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 hey.
We'll write one.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Shirley. I'm your host, and we here with my co-host.
You didn't say your name, Vince.
I did.
You said Shirley.
That's my name.
Okay. And what is this?
And we're back with another episode of What the Marriage Is This.
Yes, indeed. We are back. We are back in full effect. You peeking. Scoot back, Tom Holmes. Anyway, I'm excited. This is our second episode.
See how you touching on my mic?
Second episode, and we're excited about what the Lord is gonna do. But for real, man, we thank everybody for the support.
Yes.
Oh man, people been hitting us up, and I've been getting inboxes and all kind of stuff, man. So we're excited that everybody's enjoying the podcast. So we're gonna continue to crank these things out, and we're working on a few episodes at this time.
Yes.
So that way we can stay on task. Try to give you a video a week. We haven't established a specific day yet, but we're working on it. But we will have an episode a week. So that's our promise.
Yes.
All right. So episode 2. Well, if I ain't gonna say episode 2, I guess it's episode 2. But all right. So I got another icebreaker.
Would you rather?
Would you rather be invisible, or would you rather be able to fly?
I'd rather be invisible.
Why? So why wouldn't you want to be able to fly?
Flying, everybody could see me. They're like, "What's she doing up there?" Or like, where's she going? Or But if I'm invisible, I'm able to be anywhere. I'll be able to be inside somebody's house. And nobody would know why that I'm in there.
Why are you trying to go in somebody's house, baby?
I'm just using it as an example. I wouldn't want to be just inside somebody's house, just be inside somebody's house. But, I'd rather be invisible. That way, I could get away with just a lot of stuff.
True that.
Yeah, if I'm able to fly, like, what if I be at home? I'm not going to be able to fly in the house. So... Is that crazy?
No.
I'd rather be invisible.
You said you can't fly in the house.
I can't fly in the house. So, because if I have the flying, is it like a flying ability to fly? Or is it like I have to fly my whole entire life?
That's a good question. Flying ability. So you can like walk and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, no, I still rather be invisible.
Invisible? Okay.
Yes.
I would say that too. I would say invisible because anytime you make me mad, I ain't got time for this.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so I would. If the kids acting up, you know what? Y'all got this. I'm out.
Yeah.
And I'm out of there.
Get invisible on them.
That's a good one. So we both saying invisible.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, invisible.
We were talking about at one episode when you were being a stay-at-home mom, and it brought another conversation about transitions of life. Mm-hmm. And how when transitions and shifts happen in your life, like if you were married or you were single and you got a boo, and then you got married, how all those different transitions affects your mind. And then sometimes the transitions happen so fast that you don't even really have time to process it because you're thrown into another role. You go from being single to a wife, stuff like that. So with us being married, what did you think was one of your biggest struggles as far as transition?
You talking about like from being single to married?
But just
like,
anything,
what?
just anything
in our
as far as being in our marriage. Was it being a wife? Was it being a parent?
I think mine was more like being a parent. You have to try to transition into motherhood,
fatherhood,
yeah, after just being you seem so bored with your hand on your face.
I'm not bored. I'm listening. I'm engaging.
Seem so bored.
I'm not bored.
Yeah, just being a mother. Trying to transition into being a mother.
Yeah.
It was very hard because we was going through so much.
Ooh,
Wasn't expecting to be a mom. Um, but it was very hard. Doing just being a mother was very hard in our marriage. We was married, y'all. We was married before we had babies.
And then we were staying with relatives at the time too.
Yes, we were staying with relatives.
That transition was hard as well, and we were going through financial issues. Then we had to stay with relatives. Then having our first child. So I think to me we really didn't kind of fully enjoy it on our own because with all the other stuff that was going on. I mean, it was hard. It was tough. I was just like, ooh, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah.
This is trash. This is hard right here.
Yeah.
So what let me see. Because I had something that I wanted to say because I think one of the things is when you have transition in life, people struggle with transitions.
Mm-hmm.
And when you struggle with transitions, sometimes you become mad or angry at God or mad at your relationship with your significant other or different things like that. Cause like we were talking about that. Like we live in Texas. Was that a yawn?
I'm so sorry.
We had a long night. It was a long night at church.
Yes, at church.
At church. Not like that.
Yeah, not like that, y'all.
If it was, y'all wouldn't know.
No, y'all wouldn't know.
But it wasn't a long night like that. We were serving the Lord.
Correct.
Amen.
Correct.
Well, yeah, people struggle with transition. Like we live in Texas, and we struggle with the weather because we don't know what the weather's gonna be like. Although on the calendar it says spring or summer, you can go out and it may be an opposite season. Like it may be springtime, but you go out and it's cold and you gotta go grab a jacket. Like what in the world is this? So I think life is like that sometimes. When you don't really know the season that you're in, you can't really fully be equipped of what to put on or what to wear or your mindset or how to think. You know what I'm saying? And so not knowing the season that you're in, that's a struggle, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, because when we were going through that was a tough time, man. Because we didn't, new parents, newly married, all of that.
Yeah, we just didn't know what to expect. We just didn't know what to expect, and
ain't no manual on that.
It wasn't no type of manual. So that was like our hardest thing in our marriage, because we was newlyweds. We was only married for like a couple of months, and we found out that we was pregnant. And when we found out we was pregnant, it was an easy pregnancy. Everything was smooth. Everything was easy. But the thing was that when we had the baby, it was just so hard of a transition. And you're probably gonna hear our child in the background because she's up, and we couldn't get the podcast in time before she got up, so she's gonna be in the background. Okay.
So you might see one of us disappear to go tend to the child.
Correct.
And be great parents like we are. Right. Yeah. But
yeah, so just being a new mom and everything was kind of hard, for us. But we made it through. We on our third child, so
yeah,
we made it through.
We made it through.
We there.
Yeah, we strong. So let me ask you this: what do you think? What kind of thing was going through your mind at that time when we were going through that season?
I was just like, well, I don't know how in the world I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't know how in the world I'm gonna be able to take care of this baby. I was excited to have a baby,
but not under those
circumstances. Yes, but I was just trying to figure out life. I was young, I was just trying to figure out life. I was trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to take care of this baby. But God helped us through this. He helped us through all our pregnancies, and I'm really grateful for that. So, what do you think? What do you think about?
Well, because me coming from a man point of view, I was thinking, I'm not able to fully provide for my family. We stand with relatives. I felt like at a point. I mean, because we kind of had those little things. You know, some people watch this and they've been through that. Where they've been those married folks who went through those seasons. Maybe the husband lost a job, or in between jobs, or laying off or whatever like that. Sometimes I know for a man, I'm gonna just speak for me personally. When you can't fully provide for your family, it makes you feel less of a man, and you question your faith. You question your relationship with your spouse. It's like, I love this woman, but can I really do this husband thing? Can I really do this fathering thing? Like, do I need to regroup, or do I need to take a time out, or whatever?
Yeah.
But I'm grateful that I didn't, throw in a towel or quit, because I think one of my main things was, if I didn't get it together in time, I always felt like that. Not that you would necessarily give up on me, but I felt like maybe it would come to a point where you just feel like, yo, fam, I can't do this. And I always was fearful of that. But with six kids, no,
not
no,
6 kids.
that is, no.
You wrong.
Rebuke that now.
You wrong.
Huh?
You wrong.
6 years and 3 kids, I think we good. No matter what are the peaks and valleys, I think we good. We have established and continue to establish a strong foundation. What you think?
Correct.
Yeah. You and these one-word answers.
Sorry, y'all. I'm super
sleeping.
tired.
She's sleeping. Like I said, we were at church last night, and the service was over, and we stayed and fellowshiped and everything like that, and so that was good.
Yeah. So yeah.
So today's topic.
Okay, we're talking about being a good spouse and being a good parent.
What do you think about that?
So what do y'all think about that?
They can't hear us. So I wanted to talk about that because we were talking about that.
Being a good spouse.
Being a good spouse versus being a good parent. Sometimes those two things go against each other, know. Because the thing about it is, go ahead.
I would say sometimes, we always take parenthood over spouse. Like we always focus more on our kids than being married, and usually what happens is that, like, our kids take over our lives, and that goes back to being a stay-at-home mom. Our kids take over our lives. So at the end of the day, you don't want to spend time with your spouse. You don't want to hang out with them. You tired from being parents all day. So I think, like, being a good spouse, is you asking a question, or being a good what is? Well, yeah,
I'm just saying that battle between being a good spouse and being a good.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard though sometimes, because being a stay-at-home mom is super hard. It's super hard trying to be a good spouse, trying to be a good parent. Just because you cook, just because you clean, you being a good spouse, you being a good wife, you being a good husband. But at the same time, you still have to spend time with one another. Like my pastor said, if you could say you love me all day long, but if you don't show it, is nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
so
up, yeah.
So that's just the point of being like a good parent and being a good being a good spouse. So
because I know I used to I used to get mad. I don't get mad as much when I say this, and you let me know. That was a big one, babe. That was a big one. Thank God your breath don't stink, because these mics would be trash right now. Melted. Disintegrated. Anyway, but I used to get mad at you or something. Like, I would come home, or we would be texting each other. Girl, wait till the night. It's on. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see you, boo. Like, you put the bed keys in bed. Like, yeah, all right now, come on, let's go, babe. This son got in, built all this up. I done got off work and just read it and drove and sped all the way up here, because it's going down. The only thing that's going down is her head on the pillow.
My eyes.
She tired. She wore out. And it took me a while to understand that, because I'm thinking, yeah, baby, it's about to go down. And she's like, yeah, come on. I can't wait till you get home, Big Daddy. Big Daddy. That's what you call me sometimes.
Proceed.
But yeah, Proceed. I used to get mad, and she would be tired holding it down at the house or whatever. And
Nina, where you going?
And I had to be. We have to learn how to offer our spouses grace, man. If God gives it to us daily, why can't we give it to our spouse? You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And I think like I know that we're tired, and I know that we're sleepy and everything, but I think it's still time to have time to spend time with your spouse. It's even if you just sit up and try to watch a movie, because I can't make it through movies, y'all.
Nope.
But even if it's just like sitting up and even trying to watch a movie with your spouse, that's spending time with them. You know, even if it's just sitting aside the bed and talking, that's still spending time with them. So sometimes you have to step aside of parenthood and walk into that wife calling or that husband calling. You know, so but yeah, sometimes it gets hard.
You know what I think? I think what it is like, and we allow society to dictate our relationships because we have these what you call it? These expectations. Go ahead, step out. These expectations that nobody can meet. You know what I'm saying? And we set these expectations of what a husband's supposed to be, what a wife's supposed to be, what a parent's supposed to be. And a lot of times we are trying so hard to meet the expectation that we don't even really try to do what we need to do to become a better parent or spouse. We try to meet these expectations so much that we forget even about who it's even for, because we're too busy trying to meet the expectation. You get what I'm saying? Trying to meet the expectation, and you forget about the spouse and the kids or whatever.
Yes,
you know what
I do.
It's kind of like you get a job and you trying to make that money. You get so caught up in making that money, you forget why you even making the money. And it's right for your family.
Yes.
So I think sometimes we do that, and it's because of those expectations that nobody can ever meet. You're not gonna do the parent role good every day.
Right.
You're not gonna do the spouse role, but not only should you allow your spouse grace, she's struggling, y'all.
I'm trying.
Struggling.
We're gonna make it through.
We're gonna make it through. Not only should you allow your spouse grace, your kids grace, but you should allow you give yourself some grace as well.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I do agree.
Yeah. So what do you think we were talking about that, how like you be doing stuff. Like when you go out and you out for a long time, you say you be feeling bad.
Yeah, like sometimes like if I go out and I leave Vince at home, like with the kids or whatever, just for like a few minutes, I be feeling bad because I'm just like, dang, I feel like a few minutes, more like hours.
Yeah, minutes and hours.
But sometimes I feel so bad because I'm just like, dang, I feel that as a parent, you know, I feel as a parent. But it's like, what about yourself? You have to think about yourself too. But this is what I think. I think if you don't get yourself together, then how you expect to be a good parent or a good spouse?
Can't be good if you can't be good to yourself and for yourself, you can't be good to other people and for other people.
Put it down, Nina.
You know what I'm saying?
That's correct. Sorry, Nina was trying to give me her cup.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard you. Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You still struggle. You don't do it as much. Because you used to kind of call me like all the time, y'all all right, babe? I was like, these my kids too. Y'all not right. I don't know why we talk about this a lot. The wives be tripping. They be y'all be just like y'all be nervous leaving us with the kids. Like we don't know what we doing.
Yeah, sometimes we do. I ain't gonna lie. We be nervous. Wives with kids, you already know what I'm talking about.
Crazy thing, you be calling like you try to check up on me. You all right, babe? Nah, you try to make sure the house ain't burnt down. That's what you trying to do. You ain't slick. I done caught on to it. I used to get mad. I'm like, babe, I got it. Why you keep calling? Stop. We good. And then you hear them fighting. Well, what's that? What they doing what they do? They gonna be all right.
You be parenting them from the computer. That's
how we parent.
Vince can parent from the computer.
Hey, what's that noise? Hey, y'all stop that. Put that down. What you doing? Hey, stop. You, red shirt. Stop. Because, you know, all our kids' names start with N, so sometimes I get their names mixed up. I'm like, oh, Red shirt, stop. Green shirt, sit down. So,
Yes.
do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Why ain't nothing wrong with that?
But why you always calling and check up on me? You still be nervous, huh?
Yeah, sometimes I do be nervous, but like I said, I believe that if you take time for yourself, then yeah, you'll be able to be a good spouse and a good parent.
Yeah, you need that me time.
Period. Poo.
That period poo.
You ain't never heard of that going around on Facebook?
Period poo.
They say period poo.
You better stop letting social media drive your life and let the Lord drive your life, huh?
Period poo.
Jesus, who? Huh? Because I'm saying it's who he is in your life. Jesus, who? I'm going to start that. Hashtag that. Jesus, who? Huh?
Okay.
You can't.
Okay.
No, but
Okay.
I think that's true. Because, like, you know, I give you that, ooh, babe. We're going to cut it real short today, okay? Real short. Hey, man, you know how the older mothers used to rub their back like that?
Yeah, it's making me sleepy, though.
This make you sleepy?
Yeah, it's about to make me fall
Your
asleep.
head go ahead too.
You're going to fall asleep.
I had to put it to sleep. So, no, but like you said, taking that me time, you know.
Correct, yes.
I remember, because like a couple times you got invited to stuff from your friends, and you was like, babe, can I go? I was like, yes, go. Have fun. Don't call me, don't text me, we good. Now, anything happen or whatever like that, or you need me, yeah, hit me up. But for the most part, we'll text. Mess with, I was like, don't call me.
Right.
Have fun, enjoy it. And we have to stop doing that, like feeling guilty for even having fun for ourselves. Because, you know, sometimes we will not go on dates or different things like that or whatever. Because, you know what I'm saying, we're feeling bad or something like that. But we have to make sure that we take care of both relationships.
Right.
Being a good parent and being a good spouse. Because if you ain't good for yourself, you can't be good for nobody else.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? So, you know, you take that
Amen.
extra time. Because, you know, you be like, babe, I'm going to the store. I know what that means.
Now mine is I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah. You just
I need
take
a nap. I need naps every day, y'all.
As you can see, she over here struggling.
It's way past my nap time.
And I went to bed. We went to bed around the same time last night, huh? Because usually I'm later. Real late.
Yeah.
But we went to bed around the same time last night.
Yeah.
And I ain't young yet. Uh-oh, I feel one coming on. Shucks. I'm serious, too. Anyway.
But yeah,
but yeah, we neglect the spouse. The spouse role a lot.
Yeah, the wife role, husband role. We always neglect that. We always be parents first, which ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm already letting y'all know ain't nothing wrong with that, especially if you have Liberty kids like we do. We have 5, 3, and 1. And if you have Liberty kids like we do, then you have to show them attention. You know, they do come first. You know, but when they start getting older. See, as you can see, hollering my name. She's trying to get out of the.
I wish we could turn the camera
She's trying to get out of the bouncer. But yeah, so like at that age, they do command our attention, you know, a lot. So ain't nothing wrong with it a lot. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
How many times they cry?
A lot. But ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Man,
oh, okay, you're right. All right, but that's true. And we have to learn. I don't want to say balance because it's living a balanced life, but sometimes it ain't no balance. Sometimes we gotta take the kids to school, take them to this, take them to rehearsal, take them to this, and then we come together, and this is what we get. We tired, we wore out. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but we wore out. Anyway, from the day-to-day goings.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, like I said, but ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking any parents that put their husband last to take care of their kids because our kids do supposed to come first. But at the end of the day, you with your husband forever. You with your husband till death do your part. While the kids out there graduating, they graduated, gone to college, everything, you still have to be with your husband. So I say learn your husband now while you have your kids, while you're married and everything, because it's gonna be a cold, silent world if you don't know your husband whenever your kids graduate. Y'all gonna be bored. You know, y'all gonna be bored. Y'all don't have anything to do because you don't know one another.
Because everything is a lot of relationships, even people who've been married for a long time, everything is centered around the kids, and that's why you see people. We know people. And you've seen it maybe on TV or whatever like that, or now on the web, social media. You see people who've been married 15, 20, 25, 30 years, and then the kids get out the house and they divorce because they don't know each other.
They bored.
Everything was based around the kids, and they might even have a mutual agreement. Like, once the kids is out, we're gonna go ahead and file the papers because we have nothing.
Right.
And we don't want to be that. We want to make sure.
Some people make it work. Some people make it work just for the kids.
Oh yeah, or that too. They stay married.
Right.
And the kids go on. But they just.
Right, but
roommates.
like he said though, at the end of the day, when the kids get ready to graduate and go to college, whatever, get out your house, you're gonna file for a divorce because you don't know each other. You just don't know. You don't want to get to know. You don't want to get to know each other because y'all was only making it work just for the kids, and we've been through that. Me and Vince, we've been through that. We was only making it work just for the kids. We was roommates, for a long time. We was roommates, and we only made it work just because of the kids. Like I'm just with you because we got kids. That's it. That's the only reason why I'm with you. And we had to really stop that. Yeah, we had to really stop that. You
sleep on your side of the bed. I would sleep on my side of the bed, and we were roommates. You would cook the food. I ate it. I don't know why I didn't think. I think this might be the day she gonna try to get me. Put a little extra salt, put a little special sauce, but she didn't. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Yes, thank him. But yeah, we remember what was that about last year, beginning of last year, about to end it. We had like this. Forget this, and we went to. I was part of this organization, and we went to the. Ooh, that one came out of nowhere. You was like, yeah.
Trying to hold it in.
Yeah, that's okay. Everybody.
But yeah, so go ahead with the organization.
So we were part of the organization and had this thing where you had to bring your family, and so you bring your spouse. So I brought my spouse. So before that, days before that, we knew this was coming up. We was like, we're gonna do this thing, and then after that, we're gonna come back and we're gonna end it. Well, they started digging into marriage and personality types and all these different things like that, and what the Bible says and all these different. But it was more practical. It wasn't just scriptures thrown around, but it was really practical stuff that we could work on. And we were talking a little bit there, but not too much. We was beside each other, but in our head we was so far apart. We were miles ahead, miles away from each other.
Right.
And we were gonna end it. And once the thing is over, on the ride home, we started telling everything, how we felt, this and that. Some of the stuff, was hurtful, but we laid it all out of how each other felt. You turn that unit off.
Yeah, it's quiet.
About how each other felt. Excuse us if the thing is loud. We forgot to turn the AC off for you to turn it off and sweat a little bit.
Hopefully it's not.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, we were going down. We on the drive home, we just started telling exactly how we felt. Let everything loose. And what happened in our relationship, what I believe happens in a lot of relationships, walls are being built over the course of your relationship. Even when you first get married, a lot of times people have walls up and they wonder why, man, I thought this person was amazing, but when you have walls built up, you really don't know that person because all you're doing is putting on a performance for that person. Right. You're putting on a performance to stay married or something like that. You're putting on your marriage face. Right. And you remember that all the conversations that we were having? Yeah. It was a lot of stuff. Did you cry? I can't remember. Did you cry?
We all cried.
On the way home, we cried?
Yeah, we both cried.
Don't put me in that boat.
He cried.
I mean, if I cried, I cried.
He cried.
I didn't.
I'm telling you, you cried.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and so that was like one of the things that kind of helped that catapulted our relationship to openness and being open with each other. Yeah. I know you still get on me about when something's wrong or something. Like, what's wrong with you? What'd I say?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, but I think like I said, being open with your spouse and really letting your spouse know how you feel, and communication in a marriage is the key. If you're not communicating, if you just not talking to your spouse, period, it's not gonna work.
You know what? Not just communication, effective communication.
Correct.
Because people say communicating and they just talking, but they ain't talking about nothing.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because just talking about your day and stuff like that ain't communicating. That's just talking. Mm-hmm. Communicating is really opening that box. How was your day? This, that. Mm-hmm. You remember you said that the other day? Man, that really hurt my feelings. What'd I say? When you said blah, 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 blah. Oh, I thought you was laughing. I thought you was just like, I was laughing, but it hurt my feelings.
Yeah, so that's why we always say communication is the key, because effective communication is the key. So, but communicate. I can't stress that enough. Communicate. We're on this group, the Marriage Club, and we see so many people, always coming or writing, hey, we about to get ready to get a divorce, or whatever, or like what's the steps of being married a long time. Yeah. Communicate, and she's about to flip out of there.
You gotta. You probably can get to a
communicate
better than
communicate
fast as I can.
Communicate, unless you about to go back in there.
No, just I'm sorry, y'all. We watching our daughter. It's so bad. She just don't know the danger that she's in right now. She's on this bouncer about to fall off. Sit down, right? Sit down. But yeah, effective communication. Is very key.
Yes.
So. We got a few more minutes, and I want to close us out by talking. I didn't put the right one in there. I got the same thing.
Yeah. You did.
Okay, let me pick it back up. We talked about last time my greatest strength and greatest weakness. Did you ever figure out?
No. I wasn't expecting to go back to that.
I was just trying to figure if you had thought about it, prayed on it, or pondered upon it. Okay. What's one of the things you love the most about me, and one of the things you like, ooh, I cannot stand that.
The main thing I love about him is like he's a good father.
But you gotta talk to him. Talk to me. Talk to me. Make me feel some type of way.
Oh no. That you're a good father. Like you're a really good father, and you're a good husband. Like sometimes you don't see it. I keep want to say he, but sometimes you don't see it. You're a good father. Like sometimes you think that you're failing or whatever, and but you do like a really good job at what you do. That's like the main two things that I really love the most about you. You're clean, you're nice, and you sweet sometimes. But yeah.
What was the sweep sometimes? What's that about? I don't sleep good. I need to work on my sleeping.
I said you sweet.
Oh, I thought you said sweet. I was like
SWEET.
Oh, I thought I was going to say, sweet. What's up with my sweeping?
No.
I have to reevaluate my sleeping.
We have carpet, techniques. So what do you
No, talking about the kitchen.
Okay.
In the hallway too.
Okay, but yeah, so that's some things that I do like about him. Now the thing that gets on my nerves, he had like the little child. He argue back with the kids.
I don't.
He does.
He argue
back with the kids. Instead of him putting his foot down instead of him saying, can you let me talk?
Okay.
Instead of him putting the foot down and say, this is what it's gonna be, and be done with it and walk away, he argue backs with them. See.
I do not.
You asked me.
I did ask you, but I didn't know you was going to sit up here and lie.
I didn't lie. I'm not lying. I'm a child of God. I don't lie.
Hey, yes. Jesus.
Amen.
Yes.
Got nothing to lie about.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, so that's just something that I don't like about it. It's like, why you act like a little child? Okay. You sitting there arguing right back with him, with the kids.
But the Lord loves me.
Oh yeah, I love you too. We all love you.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you really?
But you asked me a question.
That's true. That's your opinion.
And so I'm just answering the question.
As y'all can see, we working through this. Okay, man.
So yeah, so that's the thing I don't like about him. And see how you just argue back with me? I don't like that.
It's called a debate. If
see how you just argue back with me?
If I have a different
see how
opinion,
you come back and forth?
If I have a different
but
opinion,
he asked me the question.
If I have a different opinion.
He asked me the question though. This is not your opinion, this is mine.
No, I said if I
period, Pooh.
I said if I have a quit saying Pooh. It just makes me like you're going to the toilet.
It's period, Pooh.
Leave it alone, please.
Everybody ain't gonna know what I'm talking about once we post it.
I know they're gonna talk about. It's talking about using the bathroom, Pooh.
No, watch. Everybody gonna know what we talking about.
All right,
watch.
I'm gonna put the turd emoji up there. You know,
period, Pooh.
The smiley face.
Now, what's mine? What's some things that you like about me, and what's some things that you just absolutely do not like about me? Can't wait to hear.
Oh, like. Okay, the first the thing I like about you is not your booty, it's your beauty. Nah, I'm just playing. I just wanted to say that. I really wanted to say that, and I said it. I think that's funny. I think it's kind of like what I said last time about your compassion for people, but I want to dig a little deeper and say that it's the way that you yawn. It's just so amazing how you yawn. I mean, you really be yawning. When I say you yawning, you be yawning.
Oh my gosh, my eyes is watering.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. We gotta shoot some more episodes though. You know that, right? This ain't the last one. I shoot some more episodes.
Okay, so what's some things that you like about me, and what's some things that you do not like about me? The thing I like
about you is that I can't believe you didn't mention this though. I like how you're not afraid to do stuff when you first trying to learn how to do something. Because you're a creator like me. You're very creative. And when you see something, even when you yawning, I see you. I call them out. You see something you're not afraid to do. You know me, I'm going to do research. I'm going to study. It's going to take me 8 weeks to try to do that one project. You just going to jump in and do it. If you mess it up, oh, well, I tried again. I tried while I'm still here doing research. A lot of times I'm fearful of doing something because I want to make sure I dot all my I's, cross all my T's.
It's prideful.
No, it's not prideful.
You want to be perfect, but you're not.
No, it ain't perfect. It's a level of what you call it?
Excellence.
Yes.
I want to be excellent.
I want to be excellent. I want to be great. So when I put whatever it is out there, it took me a while to do this. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to do it, but it took me a while. I want to do my research and everything. Mm-hmm. So I like how you just jump. Not that you don't think about stuff, but you see something do it, be like, oh, I can do that. Like, you ain't never done it. Because remember when we first got married, you used to say, like, baby, what we going to eat? So I seen this thing on YouTube. Oh, God, dog.
I still do that, y'all.
Yeah. Now I be like, oh, yeah? Can't wait to try it. But when we first got married, YouTube? I'm not all. Go ask my mama some. Go get some recipes from your grandma. I don't play that YouTube stuff. Now I'll be like, what's up with the YouTube? What you got?
Yeah.
Candy yam sandwiches? I'm for it. Or what? I'm just making up something.
Yeah. So what's the things that
the weakness is? You got low energy. You're always sleepy. Sleeping all the time. Oh, you be working.
I just need a nap. That's it.
You can get as many naps as you want, and it would not matter. You still gonna be like, yeah, girl, like I was. Woo, I had a late one last night. What time you went to bed? 6? 6 o'clock. What? She think that's funny. 6 o'clock. But no, I did reach. That's it was 6 o'clock. Anyway, but yeah, I just the weakness I would say, was something that I don't like is that I don't know. Oh, time. God, dog. That's what I don't like. Ooh, we struggle every morning, especially on Sundays when we get ready for church. And she feel like if we gotta be, let's just say we gotta be somewhere for 9 o'clock. She feel like she can get up at 8:50, get dressed, shower, do makeup, all that stuff, and leave the house and make it there for 9. If you got up at 8:50, you gonna do all that in 10 minutes?
But it would be late though.
Yeah.
We do that. My impact folks. Tell
I'm
me
not
if
just
we be
talking
late.
about church. I'm talking about
You just brought up
events.
church.
I said if we got
Even regular events and stuff, we don't be late. We make it there right on time.
See, that's what I don't like.
We don't have no time. We don't have no time to sit there. We don't have no time to talk.
See, that's what you don't want.
We just have time to go straight into church.
I know sometimes we went to places and we got this like, we early. We just sitting here. That's good. I like to be there early. I like to sit there. I like to
Vince
process.
like to communicate.
I
Vince like to talk.
I like to be there early. So if
so you can talk.
If you early, you on time. If you're on time, you late. That's the rule I live by. Anyway, I'm done.
So that's it?
That's it.
That's all I think y'all like about me?
Huh?
That's all I think y'all like about me?
You gassy.
No, I don't. No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. I be too scared to do something.
Look.
Do 40 in front of him.
Before she fall. She think it's funny.
Put her pillow back there.
She gonna fall.
Put that little thing back there.
I can't. You be better off getting out with me.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Go ahead and close it. Go ahead and close. We done. This has been another episode of What the Marriages Is. I've been your co-host, the one and only Vince W. Matthews. And my host, our host, my lovely wife, Shirley Daigle Matthews, will be here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just signed off. You want to go ahead and sign off?
All right, guys. So this has been another episode of What the Marriage Is This. Remember, I'm your host, Shirley Daigle Matthews, and we're here with the co-host.
And your husband.
And my husband.
Vince W. Matthews.
I guess.
And we out. Moving fingers.